Have you ever been in a situation where you have a friend that you hooked up with and y'all still remain friends, or a guy that you hooked up with and y'all became friends afterwards, and you guys no longer deal with each other in that way, but you go and you get into this new relationship, and the person that you're with, they actually have a problem with this friend being in your life. My question is, what did you do and how did you handle it? Today, I want to talk about why men and women can't be friends. And if you disagree, that's fine. But if you listen to some reasons why men don't favor those situations, you'll be able to gain some insight. But before we get into today's episode, you already know where you at. Day Theory, back with your host, Touchè. The first reason that men and women struggle to just be friends is access. It's not about insecurity. It's about the sacredness of intimacy. When a man treasures you, like truly treasures you, the thought of you with someone else is disgusting. So you having someone in your life who's your friend that's already shared this sacredness with you is a constant reminder in his life. And let's be honest, guys who've been there with you before, they're always going to feel like they have access. Believe it or not, it's a primal, instinctual, cerebral part of being a man, where we believe you are ours and we are the only ones that sit at the top of that mountain. Next reason is exchange. Once a woman has given a man access, he's always going to feel like he can get there again, regardless of your situation. Doesn't matter if you have a boyfriend now, he's always going to feel like he has a piece of you. And because of that, he's never really going to be fully happy for you in your new situation. Like, think about it. Ladies, how many of you have actually ended things with a man by your choice and there wasn't some lingering feelings? We're not like y'all. Women, y'all are so great at just turning off the switch, setting up your boundaries and saying, you know what? I just want this to be a friendship now. Guys, because we already been there with you, we're going to always feel like, you know what? I can always cross that line. So keeping these people in your life while you're trying to build on this new connection with someone else isn't really healthy for your happiness. I mean, how many people in your life right now do you keep that you know aren't truly happy for you, that even have an ounce of, I hope that doesn't work out? Think about how many of those people do you actually have. Then there's foundation. I think the way you start something really tells you where it's going to go. We're so focused on finality that we really don't pay attention too much about the beginning process. We're only worried about the end result. And when you're trying to build on something new with someone, it requires so many things to actually go right. I mean, think about it. One small thing can really make the situation look unattractive. Like, even the small things that we consider. He's not family oriented. She is. Or she doesn't get along with my friends. He hates animals. Any little thing can be a turnoff. So the cards are stacked against you already. But I think ultimately it boils down to a respect nature that men actually care for, and vice versa. I mean, the more you get older, you start to realize and understand nuances of connections, relationships, and how good energy is distributed. You don't really want to waste time feeding situations that serve you no purpose. And that's last. Let's talk about purpose. What is the purpose? Why continue a relationship that doesn't serve you, doesn't serve your purpose? Ask yourself, is this relationship that meaningful to me? Do I believe there's nothing left on the table, nothing left between us? Does this person genuinely want to see me happy with someone else? If you can answer those questions honestly, heartfelt, your current partner should actually understand. But if not, then understand what you may have to do, not just for your relationship, but for you. You see, it's not all about narcissism and insecurities that men and women fail at retaining friendship after crossing that intimate boundary. It's okay to let go and not be prideful. But I'm curious on what you think. Let me know if you think that men and women can actually have a healthy platonic friendship after crossing that intimate boundary, And if you've actually been there before, I would love to know your stories in the comment below. But I hope that you actually enjoyed today's content. And if you did, and you found this to be at least a little bit insightful and you've gained some perspective today, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the algorithm in finding me. So that would be really great. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.